Hey, yo, what up? Jenny Chu, how you doing?
I am well. How are you, Aaron West?
I'm good. Top of the stream, let me address a couple things. Welcome, everyone. Couple answers to questions you have. What the hell is this? This is a watch along. That means, will I see the game on this stream? No, you will not see the game on this stream. If you are on this stream expecting to see the game, no, you won't see it. Can you stream it for free? Yes, you can go to Paramount Plus. Just Google Paramount Plus. You can sign up now for a free trial. If you had CBS Sports already, if you were able to watch Champions League before, you can log into the new one. It still works. You don't have to change anything. Just log in. Again, if you think you're here and you're going to see the game, you're in the wrong place. Why is this a thing? It's because people enjoy the camaraderie of watching along. It's because we're in a crazy time, because we're in the middle of a pandemic, because we can't go and do a live watch along in real bars or venues with a whole bunch of people screaming. It's because we can't be in a stadium. That is why this is a thing. It's because we're in a crazy time. One more time. If you're here to watch the game, you're in the wrong place. So if you're here to watch the game, go watch the game. If you don't want to see our faces, that's also great. You can just close the stream out. That's it. Welcome. Jenny Chu, how's your day going?
What a way to start the stream today, Aaron West, coming in a little bit spicy. I like it.
Hey, I'm coming in hot. I'm tired of people thinking that we're responsible for things we're not responsible for.
Well, I agree. And you know what? I felt bad about yesterday. I was like, I was pretty aggressive, but like they kept asking the same questions. Now we know. You covered it, so I don't have to, and I don't have to feel guilty about being a little bit aggressive.
Yes.
But this match,
real quick, can I make a request of the chat? The people who are here for us, who are here to watch with the community, can people keep me updated on the Leipzig Liverpool game? I think this one might get spicy. Also, all the Americans in the chat. Tyler Adams is starting. I think this one is going to be extremely. I think this is going to be fun. All right, let's the real.
Do you want to tell us a little bit? Oh, should we? We'll take a moment of silence for the Champions League anthem, and then we'll go in. How about that?
Oh yeah, bet. We'll pause it for a second. Let me get my sound up. I turned it down.
All right.
I'm turning it down.
Mbappe.
Usually the chat is ahead, so I'm sure you guys will let me know what's going on. Again, one more time before kickoff. If you're here to watch the game, you're in the wrong place. You can go to Paramount Plus for free. For the free, no money, free punto 0.0. $0.0 is what it costs.
We're gonna do some Spanish again today, huh?
It costs nothing for you to leave the stream if you don't want to be here. But if you are here, welcome. I'm so excited for this game. I don't see a remontada happening. What do you think, Jenny Chu?
Listen, yesterday I had to disagree with you, and then I took the W on the disagreement aspect. But this one's a little bit harder to disagree with you. So I'm not going to. I will mention, though, I don't think PSG has looked particularly like, whoa, like they don't have any weaknesses per se. So I will say that. Maybe Barcelona gets a goal and will they win? And like absolutely no.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to disagree on that today. First off, I will say I was very hurt yesterday just because my team lost, obviously. But I have to come in and give you your props today for calling it. You did call it. You said that Ronaldo would not carry the team. He didn't play well yesterday. Juve lost, obviously, so I have to give you your props for that. Everyone was on your ass about it, Jenny. They were on your ass all chat.
Thank you.
All game. So we have to give you that to start. Shout out Youssef, my guy. What's up? I see him in the chat. I see a couple people. Cal Schmid was here yesterday. Welcome back, my guy. Who else is in the chat? What else we got?
Listen,
Jocelyn
I'm
said
just
big game coming from Dembele. I could see that. happening.
okay.
I don't know if it'll do anything, but yeah, big game coming.
For sure. For sure. I am excited. All day long I've been waiting for this.
If we're gonna be honest, I used to be like, oh man, I wake up like waiting, but I woke up at like 5 this morning and I'm real tired. I did a lot of other stuff, so I'm excited that we're here, but I've not been like wildly anticipating this all day because my mind has been on, hey, can you stay awake during this game?
All right, we're on a different. I've been like looking at the press conferences and trying to take anything interesting to know how to narrate this. But at the end of the day, it's just such a big 4-1 aggregate. PSG coming into this is just like so big to come back from. It really is.
The gap is just too high, in my opinion.
People mentioning that the new president for Barcelona may make a difference. They may be re-energized, and it's like, what does that do for the on-field? Like, I can't see that.
I mean, I think Messi is happy that Laporta is the new president, but I don't think like that doesn't change. It's still I don't think this gap does much. I don't think that really. It's not like it's a manager where it's like he's in the dressing room before the match. Like, yeah, Laporta might walk in there and be like, "Yo, Barcelona's coming back. Yes, on gang. Future is gonna be here." But like, he's not gonna be in the dressing room. He's not gonna be on the touchline like making changes. Like, he's just like a figurehead. So yeah, I don't think that's like a huge inspiration at all. But wait, before we talk about more real things, I should have said this before the anthem or while the anthems were going on. Who wins the pre-match jacket competition? PSG or Barcelona? Do you remember what they look like? Can you picture them in your mind's eye? I'm not gonna lie. I think PSG wins in the jacket competition. That like very drippy. The PSG's overall uniform.
Isn't it Jordan? Aren't they Jordan?
Yes.
I mean, they win. They're Jordan.
I mean, come on. Guys, keep us updated on the. Yes, you said the Jordan collab is 2-6.
Okay, can I just point something out? We're early on. Oh my gosh. But I was trying to figure out in my notes because I always write down the starting 11 and I try to figure out how they're going and stuff. I have like a million starting 11s here. But according to all the websites, it was a 4-3-3. And right now, as I'm watching it, and it looks like it's a 3-4-3, but De Jong is in the 3-back. Yeah, for Barcelona, sorry. And De Jong is in the 3-back, which interesting. What are you saying? Let's just. Sorry, I know we've been talking.
It looks like it looks like Lenglet's on the left. De Jong's kind of in the middle of the back three with Mingueza on the right, and then I mean they need goals. It's very clear they need that, and then I guess the thinking, for me is De Jong is a center mid, so ostensibly like if Lenglet and Mingueza are center backs, so De Jong can step into midfield and play like a midfielder when they're on the ball, and then he drops in between when they're off the ball. So I understand the thinking, but is it where is it right now? Is that?
No, but he's playing in the center.
It is. Yeah, he's playing as an out and out center back. So basically, he's like a super deep lying center mid, basically.
Right.
So it's just interesting.
Well, what I'm
sorry, go ahead.
No. Yeah, that's my question is, since you're mentioning the fact that he is a center mid, obviously he has the playmaking ability. Would he push up and then Lenglet and Mingueza would come in and then Dest and Jordi would come in as well?
I think that's the thinking. Like if he can sit deep and play those balls that we know he has the passing range. He can sit deep, but if he does step into midfield, say he wants to play a little combination and push forward, then it just becomes a straight back four, right? Mingueza and Lenglet tuck in, and then the wing backs. Who's on the left? Is it Alba?
Yeah, Jordi.
Yeah, and then Dest on the right. That it just is a straight back four. It's when Frankie steps into midfield. It's interesting. I mean, it's like. Yeah, this is really interesting, but can they can they break down? Like, number one, Pochettino organizes his team so well. This is going to be interesting. Dembele on the break. My God, well done. Okay. Whew. Man, I miss the fans.
All right, tell us what you guys think.
Oscar Walters wants a shout out. I'm going to give Oscar Walters a shout out because I feel like they deserve a shout out. Why not? Yeah.
I saw someone else mentioning
point,
that they
like if you're spanning, I'm only going to address it one more time. This is the last time. At this point, if you're spamming show match, like it's probably because you just want attention. I understand. A lot of us are lonely out here. I get it, but we're not going to show.
We're your friends.
We're not
and
showing
you can
the
just
game.
Hang out with us.
That's why we're having this hangout. If you have questions, like legitimate questions, if you want to talk about the game, if you want a shout out, Aaron Anand. Shout out Aaron Anand. Yes, you can get a shout out. Homer Lopez, you can get a shout out. Absolutely. And Dino, happy birthday. It's your birthday. That's dope. Those are the kinds of comments that will get you a shout out. Show game. That's the last time we're addressing it. So there we go. Jenny, I like your questions about the Barcelona tactics, by the way. I'm just a big
I know you're familiar. I know. I'm here to ask all the questions. I'm trying to learn so much, be a sponge. I didn't play defense, so that's a little more difficult for me to understand than maybe the winger positions and the tactics behind strikers. But we'll break down a little bit of PSG. But let's ask if anyone has questions. Ooh, we haven't done our score predictions.
I think 2-1 Barcelona.
Okay. So you have Barcelona winning, but not winning the tie. Gustavo. So you have Barcelona winning the game, but not the tie.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Also, this is a legitimate question. I think it's not show game. Where can you watch the game? Paramount Plus. You can go to Paramount Plus. And also, if you just go to the old CBS Sports, it will direct you to Paramount Plus to watch it. If you didn't have a subscription, it's free. It's free. Free 99. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. Ichiban Kyle saying, yeah, that was the score prediction. What was yours? Sorry, mine is 2-1 Barcelona, then winning the game, but not the tie. And yours is?
Gosh. Well, considering what I mentioned beforehand about I see some weaknesses in PSG and ability for Barcelona to score, but also I don't understand how Barcelona's been on a run. I don't understand how Barcelona can really win this one tie-wise, not leg-wise. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. Give me 2 seconds. Let me put together all my thoughts and decide.
I'm really happy for Dembele this season. He's been able to stay relatively injury-free. I have I'm very blessed to work with La Liga as one of their hosts. So one of my early predictions was that Dembele was going to have a good breakout season. He was going to stay relatively injury free. And you can see he kind of seems to have refocused. He put on 5 pounds of muscle, just enough for him to stay a little bit more durable to get kicked like that and not die. But yeah, I'm really excited to see him.
All right. I got to give a prediction before someone says that I'm lying because there's a goal.
My bad.
I'm gonna Barcelona 2-0. No, that doesn't make sense because Mbappe is on fire. He just scored in the last. Jenny. Okay, 2-2.
I love when they put you on the spot and you freak out.
Well, because they were like, "Hurry up," and I was like, "Well, I was considering everything."
Tarut spammed a whole bunch of Turkey flags. Shout out Turkey. We talked about Turkey yesterday. I got to shoot with Galatasaray and for the Intercontinental Derby. What a country. Istanbul, what a city. Fenerbahce, you got to have me over so I can do the other side of it. Player who scores predictions. I like that one. All right. I'm going to go. I said 2-1, so I'm going to go Mbappe for PSG and dos goles por Messi. No. One goal for Messi, 1 goal for Dembele. One for Dembele, one for Messi.
You were just hyping up Dembele.
Come on, I'm wilding. I was wilding for a half second. You feel me?
Okay, I said 2-2. So Icardi, Mbappe. Okay. It's got to be someone in the midfield scoring, a rebounded ball out, maybe. So I'll give Messi 1 and. Oh, Busquets? Not known for scoring, but that's where I'm going. That's where I'm
Yes.
going.
Okay. All right. Rush Sawney, Aaron handing out goals as if he's the football god. Hey, listen, I was asked who's gonna score. So in that situation, I was made the god of the situation. I'm not saying I'm a god, but of this situation, I was made the god. So yes. Okay.
Someone said they think Mbappe, or legendary Blue Pikachu says they think Mbappe might score 2 goals against Barcelona. You might be right. Yeah. I mean, I do like Icardi though.
I would not be surprised in the slightest. If you told me Mbappe, like if you fast forward like 24 hours tomorrow and we were like, man, crazy that Mbappe scored 5 goals against Barcelona, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for me.
He scored a ripper. I have so many freaking. Yeah, I have so many docs up and I can't even find where I wrote it all down, but absolute ripper.
Yeah. The run, the little step over, I think a couple steps before he hit it, and then on his weak foot, it's just honestly ridiculous, absurd. It makes me mad that he can do that. Yeah. Jessam Egbe said he would go for De Jong scoring instead of Busquets.
Interesting, because he's playing center back today.
Yes, I feel like that's why Jenny chose Busquets over De Jong, just because De Jong is playing so far back. He's playing he's playing center back.
Otherwise, I hear you for sure.
Jenny, you talked in the first leg. You were speaking very highly of Marco Verratti. What's your opinion of that man? What is he still underrated in your book?
Yes, we were talking about his eyelashes a little bit, but
we were talking about his eyelashes.
They've actually they lost 1 game, and in that match, Herrera was in for Verratti, and everyone else was the same as that Barcelona match, which I was just like, ooh, not the difference maker, but importante. Facts are facts. Stating the facts. He was missing. They lost that game. Fan, you.
I am a fan. Yes, he does have some of the best eyelashes in the game. My biggest critique of Marco Verratti is that he would make foolish mistakes, like get stupid yellow cards. Like if he was on a yellow card, it was like almost guaranteed that he'd get a second one. But it like at least specifically this year, even it like almost looks like he's matured a bit. It looks like he just makes on the ball, like you cannot really fault Marco Verratti. Like his passing range is insane. Like his dribbling is so good. Like he's just like a little gnat. Also defensively, he's not like you wouldn't say he's a great defensive player, but like he works really hard. Go on, man. Again, LA, unlucky, but he's just like a little gnat and he's everywhere. So he does enough work that when you put a very, very good defensive player with him, he's perfect there. But yeah, I think he's underrated. I think his biggest step was his decision making and not like bro, you are a little. He's got little man syndrome. Like he'll just kick the shit out of someone because he's small and he needs to send a message.
It's a real thing.
It's like a real thing. It's a real thing.
I saw in the comments that someone said that Tyler Adams almost had an assist in the Liverpool Leipzig match.
I did see that actually. I was going to shout it out. Gracias, Cal Schmid. If you guys follow Mike LaBelle, he's a FIFA content creator. He looks exactly like Marcel Sabitzer. Like literally, they are damn doppelgangers. It's crazy how much they look alike. It's really funny. I know we're talking Barcelona PSG, but I had the privilege to shoot with RB Leipzig a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And like the way it's 2 things. Like it's really interesting because they're such a modern club. Like they're created by a corporate sponsor. Like they bought a club and then renamed them. They can't name them Red Bull Leipzig because of the ownership rules against that, but they're RB Leipzig, Rasenball Sport Leipzig. Like everything about them you should hate in terms of like what they stand for, but their actual footballing model is like fantastic. They have a really, really good academy. They recruit they don't buy big players. They don't spend like 50, 60, 70 million on players. They buy like lesser known players. They recruit from the lower leagues, and they recruit really intelligently. And so like everything about that is like, damn, like I hate what this team stands for, but I love what they're doing. And everybody at the club is so nice. Like all the staff, all the players are like super, super nice. Julian Nagelsmann is great. Like I interviewed him, and then we like walked out to training, and like he literally like we're like walking out to training, and he's like, all right, and he like jogs out onto the field, like runs out and like starts kicking the ball around with his players. And it's like, dude, who is this dude? He's like my age. He's legitimately like, I think I have to look up exactly how old Julian Nagelsmann is, but he might be younger than me, which is wild. He is 33. Yes, I'm 34. He's 33. And like, so this dude is younger than some of the players that he coaches, and is like just like a big kid out there, but he's like super on top of his shit. So yeah, they're a big conflict for me because I hate a lot of what they stand for in the world of football. But I love how they run their club.
Yeah, this is a big topic. Apparently, like I didn't really know about this until I don't know, maybe a year ago. Like how big of a deal it is that the whole Red Bull aspect and calling them RB and not because of the rules. And so I just found that out. So if anyone's listening, he just dropped a bomb on you guys it's very important to know.
And the biggest thing with them is one of the reasons that they're so hated in Germany is because and I don't even know if you, like for the chat, if you know, Kyle Schmid clearly knows, the good old 50+1. There's a rule where all the clubs have to be fan owned. So at least 50+1 of the 51% of the ownership has to be fans, and they circumvented that.
Mane got injured. I saw them checking his head.
Wait,
I don't have the sound on, so I don't know, but I just saw. Someone said their score prediction for PSG versus Barcelona is 5-2. Did he come off?
All right, looks like Mane is okay. Sorry, I got scared. I saw a head injury, and I was like, no. It looks like he's back. We're good. But yeah, so they circumvented that basically by stacking by basically using their fan club was half like board members of the club. So it's tough because the way they circumvent the rules is really unfortunate. It's clever depending on how you look at it, but they do good work. They give a lot of players opportunities. They're a good club. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what a good ball. Fantastic ball. Was that Jordi Alba with the cross? It was. Fantastic ball. Mingueza, unfortunately. Just a little bit of an arm from Ganagay there. That's all you need. You don't have to, if you're not a big player, if you're a young footballer watching this, if you're not tall, you don't have to be tall to win headers or to prevent your man from winning headers. All you have to do is keep them from getting a good jump, keep them from getting a clean jump. If you are a small player, use that to your advantage. Get under them. Use your leverage. You don't have to be huge to be good in the air.
How tall are you?
Jay Durapo said, box out. I am 5'10". But I did not cross. Whoo! Good hit from Dembele. Save from Keylor Navas. I love Keylor Navas. So underrated. Real Madrid did him dirty. But, sorry. I am 5'10", but I did not cross the height of 5 feet until I was 15. So I hit my growth spurt very, very late. When I went into college early because I was homeschooled. And I did everything early and graduated way early and was gonna go in at 16, but I stayed because I was still 5'6".
I'm 5'8", I'm 13.
I know. I actually was having this conversation with my buddies the other day. Like they're all way over 6 feet, and they all hit their height when they were 12, 13. And I was like, yeah, that wasn't it for me. I didn't hit my growth spurt till the middle of freshman year, and then I grew 3 inches. I grew 3 inches in a year, and it had the Osgood Schlatters. My knees were torn up. It hurt so bad. But yeah, I grew up as a small player, and then grew a lot and then gained a lot of weight. So I became like an average size player. So it worked out well knowing how to be a small player in an average size player's body.
Yeah. I've always been small. There's no growth spurt coming for me. My parents are tiny people. I'm gonna be a tiny person forever.
It do be like that.
But maybe my kids will have some other genes that will make them tall. Hopefully, because I can't help in that.
Tony Arrega says, bro, I'm 5'3". Shout out the Short Kings in the chat. Shout out the Short Kings and Queens and Days in the chat. Everybody.
Griezmann, what is that cross? Did you just see that cross? Why? What was that?
Wasn't great.
Yesterday we talked about Anson maybe getting on my booty a little. He would have ripped anybody for that cross right there.
Cal Schmid says Allison is playing his butt off. All right. Thank you guys for keeping us updated. I have the game up, but obviously I'm trying to watch the game that we're talking about. Split the Edges, one of the stragglers. The game is at Paramount Plus. If you're here for the game, it ain't here. It ain't here. It's not here. You're in the wrong place.
Oh, wow. Jay Mango said he's 6'1".
What was your favorite team from Mexico growing up, Jenny?
Sorry, what? Ooh,
what was your favorite team from Mexico growing up?
Chivas. My mom lives in Mexico. Guadalajara.
Okay.
So hometown stuff. Not hometown, but like we lived there, grew up there. What about you?
I did not have a favorite Mexican team growing up. But I mean, if I had to pick a Mexican team now, it'd have to be Club America just because I worked with them and I liked them a lot. It's just the default.
Yeah. Well, my national team coach is now the women's coach for Americas, so I might kind of appreciate them a little bit for that.
All right. Okay. Legendary Blue Pikachu fan said, "Who was your favorite club in Europe?" My clubs are the team in black and white that lost in heart-rending fashion yesterday, Juventus. Since I was the age of 12 and since I was the age of 13 when I decided I could pick a second team, I've been an Arsenal fan. And for years, I've been sad. Jenny, your turn.
I don't get as emotionally attached as Aaron does to his teams. I am an objective reporter. But if I had to say a team, I would say Chelsea. I talk about Chelsea a ton on my social media, and I make videos for them. So if you want to see those, they're there every week. Twitter.
Plug it. Where can they find you, Jenny? Where can they find you, Jenny?
Jenny A. Chu on both Twitter and Instagram. I got a YouTube page too. Chexican Chu. Trademark that. That's what I got. Yeah, go subscribe to my YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can make some guap.
What are you at? How many do you need to get to 1,000?
I'm at like 850, I think. I'm like there, but I'm not. I don't know how to do the YouTube.
Can we get you 150 YouTube followers today? Chat.
Can we get 150 YouTube? Please.
Was it Chexican Chu?
Yeah. You about to go subscribe to me? Give me that extra one. Chexican Chu, everybody.
I'm already subscribed to you. But I think everyone should.
I do videos. I vlog. You're not going to find the Chelsea videos there.
8182. This is. I think he's trying to like bait me and saying, "Do I think Arsenal fans are deluded?"
Look at the Liverpool game.
I actually do think Arsenal fans are very deluded. I think I'm not a huge fan of a lot of Arsenal fans. So wait, go on,
Aaron West.
You squaring it? I'm so behind. Oh God.
Look at the Liverpool game. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
I have a hard time with like missing a one-on-one versus a goalkeeper. I have a hard time understanding how that happens.
Almost the Chilena.
I guess it wasn't a one-on-one. It was they were giving us the pressure.
Are you talking about the Messi
Liverpool?
chance?
No. Liverpool. Salah has like basically a one-on-one.
I literally just saw it.
Mane heads the ball down.
I think you should have finished this. Yes. Shout out P. Larson, who says your videos are awesome. Shout out Arhant Cow, who is going to, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but this guy kind of looks and sounds like Polo G. And that's gonna pop up in the chat. Ginny, have you Googled this yet? I don't know if this is, I mean, I have to address it. A lot of kids think I look like this rapper Polo G because he's got very similar hair. He's built like me. He's got the same complexion. We have a similar facial structure. To be fair, like I was mad as hell the first time someone was like, "Hey, you look like Polo G," and I was like, "Wait, I low key do though. Damn it."
I guess I could see why they're saying that. Would I say that to your face when I don't know you? No, I would not.
I appreciate that, Jenny. I appreciate that. Referee, eso es falta. Amarilla. Mingueza, yellow.
Apparently you
Samuel
sound like him
said,
too.
if Neymar was playing, do you think he'd make a difference? Yes, I do. I think Neymar is one of the best players in the damn world, and I absolutely think he would make a difference. I think he's one of the biggest difference makers that there are in the game. There's some more comments. What J Mango? What does aggregate mean? I'm gonna not take that as a troll, and I'm gonna answer it legitimately. Aggregate means that over 2 games you add up the scores. Okay, so in the first game, Paris Saint-Germain played in Barcelona and they won 4-1, which means they have 4 away goals. Barcelona had 1 goal at home. So that means the score stands at 4-1 right now. Overall, in this game, it's still 0-0. So if this game ends 0-0, it stays 4-1. Whatever the score is in this game, it adds to the total aggregate. Aggregate means you add it together. You just put it all together. So over the 2 games, you add it together. If it's even, then you have to go to what we talk about, away goals, like who scored the more goals away from home. And then from there, if the away goals are even, then we go to extra time, then we go to pens, all that kind of stuff.
Hey, so, okay, can you give them the breakdown of what happened yesterday in terms of the tie and then the aggregate goals? And then I want to get into...
I don't want to talk about yesterday.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's true. I'll let you off on that one, but I did want to mention or question, people in the chat with a little... I want to know your opinions.
No, I don't want to talk about yesterday.
He said no because he got a little bit hurt to his heart.
Life.
But I understand that completely, actually. Aaron, I saw someone mention that, like, the aggregate goal should not count in extra time. Thoughts?
I like that. Yes. I actually, at least, here's the thing. I like it.
For the away goal.
Especially now and when there's no fans. I don't like the away goals rules when there are no fans, but especially in the extra time, like I think it should just straight up be like who wins in extra time. I hate how it's like you have to think about double and then you like fight back and then it's like, well, what the hell did we score this goal for? Because they scored and it's now over. After extra time, I think it should just be straight up like you play to win the game.
Yeah, you have a Joel 27 here agreeing that the away goal shouldn't count an extra time.
Peter Burton is a perfect. Extra time is 30 extra minutes for the away goal, the away team to score. Seems kind of unfair. I agree 100%. Yo, Samuel Orr's from Ireland. Shout out Ireland in the chat. I love that. That's fantastic. Biko Boy says, I agree with Polo. Damn it. Sharif Saeed says, is Aguero coming to Barcelona? You know what? I could see that. You know what I could see? Like the dominoes toppling where Aguero gets to sail off into the sunset. He did everything he needed to at City. They're going to love him. He goes to Barcelona where he would fit, I think. I think he would, if Messi stays, he would fit.
There's a penalty. Sorry. There's a penalty potential, but in the chat they said penalty, but
wait,
it's a VAR. Let's rewatch that.
VAR look. What was I talking about? I don't even remember.
What?
I'm confused as hell. What is going on?
I didn't. Wait, they called it a penalty, but I didn't see where.
Wait. I'm so confused. Longley, did he trip? Icardi on the way
It
through.
must have been. I don't think
Yeah,
it was
please
on
tell me
purpose.
what the hell happened.
I don't think that was on purpose.
What the hell just happened?
I don't think he meant to do that. He wasn't like, well, I guess, yeah, when I think about my body, I'm very aware of my body. I don't have to look to foul someone. Like, I know where you are.
Carson Pendell, anywhere you can actually watch the game. Yes, Paramount Plus is where you can watch the game for the free. Can we get Mark on? Hold on. Where's our people? Where are our people? Yes.
Yeah,
I love how we just go. Can we get Mark Clattenburg on? And Mark Clattenburg appears.
Why not? Have you seen it? No.
Can you explain?
No, it's a penalty because what happened was the referee missed it as the ball's coming across. The defender stood on the back of the attacker's Achilles off the ball, and that's what the VAR looked at. So it's a penalty, but one of them that never gets spotted if it wasn't for the VAR.
Yeah.
Do you think it was on purpose?
It doesn't matter if it's on purpose or not. It still happens. So therefore, it's like driving a car, isn't it? I didn't mean to crash into somebody, but I did. Therefore, it still makes it a penalty.
That is a good way of explaining it. Yes.
Yeah. So unfortunately, now makes it more clear. So it's going to be difficult for Barcelona now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to intro you or give you the opportunity to intro you because we wanted to hear it real quick, but we didn't get to say who you are. If you want to give us a little intro.
Yeah. You want to do it or me?
You got it, Mark.
Okay. I'm Mark Clattenburg. I'm here in Greece, of course, trying to work for the referees here. But I refereed the Champions League final in 2016, Euro final in 2016. Did many finals, Super Cup, many Champions League matches. I refereed this match many times. Really exciting, and Barcelona are not the team they used to be many years ago. But that's unfortunate. That's life. So it'll be an interesting Champions League. It was brilliant last night, and I hope tonight's just as good.
Absolutely. We appreciate you coming on and clearing that up
guys.
for us.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. That is like one of the coolest things ever. Like legitimately, we're just like, oh, this is a wild refereeing decision, just a dodgy decision. Why don't we just call up world-class referee Mark Clattenburg?
That is like legitimately too cool.
Also, please, I know in general we like to disrespect referees, but for this chat, no disrespect to the GOAT Mark Clattenburg for like literally he's taking his time to pop him onto our chat and explain refereeing decisions. What other stream do you get a damn world-class ref popping on to explain this for you?
Did you get a Champions League ref in any other Twitch you've ever watched in your life? Because I did not.
Ski Maskers, shout out to Mark the Man. Yes. Wait. First of all, ice cold. We need to go back to that pen by Mbappe. We're caught up in the decision itself. Ice cold pen from Mbappe. Does this man does he ever freak out about anything? Like ever? I love Mbappe so much. What a player.
Do you think he has a personality?
Yes.
Do you think he has
I've seen there's some pretty good videos of like he and Neymar are pretty good friends like off the pitch, and they just like have a really good time. They just seem like they just really enjoy life in general. He seems like he has a personality. He's very high on my bucket list of people to interview. Number one on that list right now is Paul Pogba still. But yes, apparently he does have a personality.
Okay. There are some soccer players that do not. Do not give them another pen.
I want to real quick chat. We got to keep the chat engaged. I want to. We've heard where a few of you are from or where you are. Where are you in the world right now? Geographically, spam your location. Let us know where you are. Don't spam it. Just tell us once, please.
That's cool.
please don't spam it. Just let us know where you are.
Okay, Aaron West.
Moki Muhammad is in Liverpool. Jay Durapo is in Western Mass. Mark is in. Oh, it's going so fast. Oh God. Rocco Krippendorf is in Germany. Maxwell 1, Indianapolis, Indiana. I saw a Mark and I missed it. Mark C is in Texas. A penguin. There's a penguin in NIC apparently. All right. Don Holland's in Austin, Texas. What a city. I love Austin. I love all these cities, by the way. South Orange, New Jersey, Selmore. That's like very close to me. Biko Boy is in Nigeria. Where you at? Are you in Lagos? Shout out Nigeria. Shout out Nigerian scams. I'm sure he's in the chat. Shant Carsbarian, Los Angeles. Derek Santiago, California. Angel Bocanegra, Rainy, Oregon. Beira Newell, all the way from Namibia. Fantastic. We got people from everywhere. Adonis really Bananas cool. From Cyprus. Anika Tasfia Radoshis from Bangladesh. Damn, shout out the chat. Yo, the chat is popping right now. I love it.
Barcelona with a substitute.
Mingueza's coming off.
I think it's because he got a yellow card.
He must have gotten injured. Did he? Was he the one that went up for that header and got hit? I don't know what.
I think it's because he got a yellow card. I think.
Alfred Cooter, you're fond of Indiana too? I doubt that. Okay, that is facts. I didn't realize that I had shouted that out. I am no disrespect to Indiana, but I don't love the city to be in geographically. I don't love Indiana. Oscar Walters is from Jamaica. Do we have anyone in the chat know exactly what happened to Mingueza? It looked like he
yeah, sorry. If y'all know what actually happened.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for letting us know where you're watching from. I said I wasn't going to address it again, but if you're here and you think you're going to watch the game, you're not. It's at Paramount Plus. Go there. Whee! Little skimmed header from Griezmann. Unlucky.
You need more of a redirection there. But I'm not going to speak on that because I'm not the greatest at heading the ball. I just wanted to let you know, Aaron West, that I got one new subscriber, thanks to your shout out and Jamie putting my thing on there. Mark Clayton subscribed to my channel. So thank you.
Hey, listen, it's once brick by brick. That's how you build it. Brick by brick. Subscriber by subscriber.
Love it.
Oh, yeah. All right, what do we got? We're still 0-0 Liverpool, Red Bull, or RB Leipzig. Sorry, I can't call them Red Bull. Please don't sue me, RB. Please.
Messi.
Joma champion. Yes, our game is indeed.
Oh my God, Messi golazo!
Uy! ¡Qué golazo! ¡Qué tiro! ¡Qué pegazo! ¡Coño!
Oh, he's so magical.
What a hit! Hey, Erhard Call, you do not have to apologize for the Polo G comparison. I took it as a compliment. You're not. I'm not upset at you. But what a goal! Oh my God! What a hit! Yo!
Aaron, you talk about anything besides this goal.
Oh my God! Good Lord, what a hit! Yes, guys, we are lagged, so you're gonna see the goal before us, which honestly I think is better for you because I would rather see it on my screen and then hear us yell about it than hear us yell about it and then see it on my screen. So I'm going to choose to look at it as a positive for you guys that we're not ruining the game for you. So that's exciting. We still need 3 goals from Barcelona at the least. Yeah, but game on. What a hit. He hit that so clean. We were talking to him yesterday. We were talking about like super one-footed players, obviously. Messi and Maradona at the very top of that list. But every time I look down, someone is hurt. I miss what happened to Serginho. Guys, what happened? Oh, we're going to see what happened.
I can't. I just feel I honest to God, I have goosebumps right now. Just thinking about the fact that we get to see Messi like live in the same time period and get to watch his and I know that it's coming to an end. I feel like that's why I'm not saying he's about to retire or anything, but obviously it's not going to last forever. And the fact that we get to live through this and see this live is wonderful for me and for all of us. But I just want to let you guys know that it makes me feel some type of way. So I'm extremely happy.
It's funny because like I would typically roast you, but I feel very, very fortunate in terms like number one, the fact that I get to sit here, this is my job to like sit here on a stream and be yelled at by kids for not showing the game. Like I'm very fortunate for that. I'm very fortunate to have lived through like watching original phenomenal Ronaldo from like him being a young player to like being the GOAT to watching Ronaldinho, like the GOATs, like watching Messi from playing as like an academy kid at Barcelona, playing with Ronaldinho, watching him come up to do everything he did, watching CR7 do everything he did, like literally watching their entire careers. That's crazy. And I don't think it'll be
those in the Champions League. 29 of those now in the knockout stages. Season
I think we're getting game stream, maybe.
Sorry, my AirPods disconnected.
I was like, wait, what just happened? Messi put so much fury into that strike, by the way. That was like the anger of all the years of Barcelona mismanagement just put into one damn hit. Like, Peter Burton, this era of athletes we get to watch is insane in so many sports. Messi, Ronaldo, LeBron, Serena, Brady. Yes, we have the goats.
Experience it with you.
Like, we have actual goats. Are you good, Jenny? Can you hear me?
Were you talking to me? My little brother said, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it means a lot. just my little brother on the stream, everybody.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'll let you go.
What's going on, dude? Is she talking to me? I'm going crazy.
I'm sorry. We are big Messi fans, and we fight about Cristiano Messi all the time. He's a big Cristiano. So yesterday, I was giving him some trash talking, and he was like, well, Messi's not going to show up today, so I just had to talk some smack, you know? If anyone has little siblings, talk your smack. Did you ask me a question? I'm sorry.
Hold on. Pine Plew says, wait, is that the real Mark Clattenburg? Yes, that was the real Mark Clattenburg. Cal Schmid says, what's everyone's favorite goal from at least 20 out? I'll start. Mine is the goal, Roberto Carlos goal. I don't know if it was 97, right before the World Cup in the Tournoi tournament. The free kick where he hit it outside of the boot and bent it like outside of the post, and it came back in, and Fabian Barthez had no idea what the hell was going on. That's maybe my favorite goal of all time. Astronaut Dave, Diego Forlan, every goal in 2014. Love that. Youssef Pavard versus Argentina, World Cup 2018. Go on, lad. Go on, Mbappe. He's fast. He's very fast. Wee. Okay.
I just want to say Busquets shot the ball, so like maybe my prediction comes true. Maybe.
Okay.
As for mine, I don't have the same knowledge past tense. I mean, I'm like maybe 10 years younger than you, so I don't have as much of a depth and knowledge as you do. So mine is way more recent. But the first one that came to mind when you think of like a faraway shot was Zlatan in the LA derby. That's got to be over 20 yards. It's like halfway. It's like half field. He basically scissor kicked.
It was over 20 yards. Yes.
It was definitely over 20 yards. But that goal had me screaming in a bar with people I didn't know yet. And just such a gorgeous. I mean, what we can say about Zlatan, whether you like him or not, that goal was just, for me, one of my favorite goals I've seen.
Listen, as much as I think he should keep his mouth shut on societal issues that other people have put in work for, there's literally no denying his ability on the football pitch. Like, that's not a question. That's not a question. I just think he needs to grow up. We talked about this. Yeah, and I'm not going to back down on that one.
We're not going to get back into it because people get upset.
LeBron is not the man to come at for this.
I agree.
KNGX, Zlatan when he was with Ajax, you already know which goal. We were talking about goals outside of 20, but the one where he beat 8 players, insane all-time goal. One of the greatest goals of all time. My God, what a hit. I mean, it wasn't even the hit. It was just him embarrassing everyone's family in one fell swoop.
Do you want me to share my favorite goal of all time?
Yes.
You're going to know what it is. Sometimes you mention goals and I'm like, I wasn't alive for that. That was so mean. And I said it so nonchalant too.
I love that.
Sorry, my favorite goal, and obviously I have some alliances but it's the Gold Cup. Giovanni Dos Santos scores this beautiful goal where he hits everyone. Yep. Is it Tim Howard in goal? It's Tim Howard in goal.
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah, that goal. That goal made me. That was one of those goals that made me feel so many like simultaneous and complex emotions. Like it was one of those where I screamed because of like at the same time it was like the skill. Holy shit. Number 2, the defending. What the hell are they doing? Number 3, the chip. Holy shit.
The skill.
Number 4, the goal overall. Everything about it, I screamed so loud, and it was like all those emotions in one. Like, how is this happening to us at this point? What the shit was that?
Yeah.
We're also talking about distance bangers. I hate to admit this because it's an Inter Milan goal, and probably y'all know me. I'm a Juve fan. I hate Inter Milan. But someone said Neuer, but it was when he was playing. It was Inter Milan versus Schalke. I'm not sure what year it was. It was like
play the freaking ball to death.
Gikusha, link is the live game is at Paramount Plus. Just go to Paramount Plus and you can watch the game there, Gikusha. But someone say a pen? Is there a pen? Okay, it looks like there's a pen.
I saw that someone said that.
Okay. Yes.
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 Is that Griezmann? I think he got pleated.
Real quick before this penalty, I'm going to tell you about my favorite, another of my favorites. Dejan Stankovic against Schalke. Manuel Neuer makes one of the greatest goalkeeper plays like we've seen at that point. Like he comes rushing out of his goal, launches himself. Yeah, that's a foul. That's clumsy from Grizawa. Launches himself, super long-ass diving header, but then from midfield, Dejan Stankovic with that damn volley. My God, insane. Welcome, Nico Rico. You are new. Welcome to the chat. Joma Champion, yes, our game is behind. I'm going to say it's on purpose. It's so we don't ruin goals for you. Yeah, that's why.
A lot of people that I didn't know if I mentioned this to you before they take the kick here meant like DM me and stuff that they watched our stuff and that they really, really enjoyed it. So just so you know, Aaron, people that came for this and not coming for the stream are actually enjoying it.
One of the coolest things yesterday was someone tweeted me and they were like, yo, after you were talking about like one-footed players, I went and like on a deep dive for Rivaldo and watched all his videos. And then like I watched his hat trick for Barcelona against Valencia. And I was like, yes, that's the greatest thing ever. That's why I love this. That's exactly why we do this.
You can just say anything that's on our mind, which is really, really cool.
Yeah. That was for sure a foul for me. We can bring Mark Clattenburg in if he's around, but I'm gonna. That's just a clumsy ass challenge from Lever and Kuzawa for me. Like I don't even know if we need to waste Mark's time.
You always waste my time, Aaron. You always waste my time.
I know you got stuff to do. You're in sunny Greece. We're just calling you on this damn stream for no reason.
Yeah, you just bring us up whenever you want to bring us up. Just whenever there's a controversial moment. But no, it's a strange one because when you watch it again, probably the attacker just gets to the ball before the defender, but it's clumsy. But it makes a game of it now. It's 2-1, yeah. So
no, Mark.
No.
Oh,
Mark,
he missed. Oh my God,
this is
yeah, he missed it. So
and he didn't even come off his line.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. You jinxed Messi though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you jinxed him.
Can we please once again shout out the GOAT, Keylor Navas? I loved him. I've always loved him as a player. I think he was so disrespected by Real Madrid. Like Real Madrid does so many things well. P.O. Larson says Mark Clattenburg on speed dial. Yes, he did everything. Like, okay, let's talk about Real Madrid really quickly. They do so many things well, namely winning and attractively.
There's a VAR check. Can we pay attention for 1 second?
No way. He did. I don't think his heel came off the line. I was literally just about to say, like, I think he did really, really well to say that because his heel didn't come off the line. Whee! But Real Madrid, when they're done with a player, it's almost never like a ceremonious exit. It's like, yo, you need to get the hell out so fast. Why are you still in my dressing room? Like your shit is taking up somebody else, the shiny new signing that just got here space. Like you need to get the hell out. And that's what they did for Keylor Navas. They brought Courtois in, and they were like, yo, go sit the hell down. And they sat him on the bench, and then they were like, just dip, bro. That was a long story short to say I love Keylor Navas so much.
So whoever isn't watching the game, we just got hit with that halftime. It's 1-1. I think Liverpool Leipzig ended in 0-0 halftime. Is that what your stream says, sir? I don't have it up.
I think so, yes. I think we're going to take a quick break and go use El Baño. We will be back in approximately 12 minutes. We'll be back.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Hello. What is going on, y'all? I hope everybody got some snacks. I hope you returned refreshed. Jenny will be back momentarily. Welcome back. Everybody, how you feeling? How are you feeling about the Liverpool game? If you're watching the Liverpool Leipzig game, holler at me. Let me know how it's going, what you think, how you think that one's gonna go. I heard Allison made a couple saves. I saw the missed Mo Salah chance. Tell me if you think that RB Leipzig has a chance. Oh, everybody's just arguing about Messi or Ronaldo. That's an argument that will literally never go away. Like I mean, you're not gonna. It's one of those things that you're not gonna convince. If you're a Messi fan, you're not gonna convince a Ronaldo fan that Messi is better than Ronaldo, and if you're a Ronaldo fan, you're not gonna convince that the opposite. Like, it's such a pointless argument, in my opinion. I'm of the why don't we just enjoy both? Why can't we just enjoy both? But yeah, it's also I will tell you the one thing, not the one thing. I'll tell you the biggest thing that's annoying about the Messi Ronaldo argument is that you can't say anything about either of them without like the two things. Well, three things really. Messi, if you say anything positive, like obviously the Messi fans will come flooding. But like if you say anything positive about Messi, Ronaldo fans will come flooding and saying, "Oh, he's the worst." It's crazy hyperbole. You can't say anything about either of them without the conversation just spiraling into ridiculousness. You can't have a reasonable conversation about any of them because it just devolves into Messi's the worst or Ronaldo's the worst. And it just sucks. You can't just have like a conversation. It's because look, Maynard Samoa, Ronaldo sucks. Chino 56, Messi sucks. That's why you can't have the conversation. But welcome back, Jenny. I hope you feel refreshed. Hopefully we don't get mad long, stressful ass extra time today. But at least I wouldn't be freaking out, I guess. I don't know. Is that the positive? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm really hungry, but I was thinking the microphone everyone's gonna hear me chewing, and that just doesn't sound great. I don't think that's a great sound. So for your guys' sake, I'm gonna starve. You're welcome.
The funny thing is, like, I always like prep snacks just in case I like get crazy hungry in the middle of the stream. But then I'm like, when am I gonna eat this? Like, if I have damn chips sitting right here. Like, I have chips sitting here. When am I gonna eat a chip?
It's gonna be like crunchy. People are gonna hear it.
Like, I'm not gonna like straight up mute to like eat a chip because what if you ask a question or something happens and I'm like.
Alfred, you're welcome. Alfred said thank you for starving for us. You're welcome.
I appreciate you. You know what? We do it for you, Alfred. We do it for you.
I might splurge because I don't like to eat out. Well, I mean, I like to eat out, but I like to save money. Oh, my door's open. Shenanigans.
Why is your door open? Oh, someone's gonna break in. I'm just kidding. Levin Orsag said, "You can eat." I appreciate it. Mrs. Polar says, "Bro, what is this? I'm trying to watch a game. You're listening to these kooks." I'm sorry you're in the wrong place. I'm sorry that you can't read. I'm sorry that you can't pay attention to directions. Go to Paramount Plus.
Some attitude today, huh? Is it the loss? It's
on Paramount Plus if you want to watch the game.
Are you upset about you?
I'm perfectly fine if someone's like, "Hey, what is this? I thought I was going to get to see the game, but like, if you come with the spice, I got it for you."
Fair, as long as I'm not the one that has to be spicy because I feel guilty. I legitimately I had therapy and I was like, I was rude.
We don't need you to be angry. It's fine. But yeah, I would like for the game to kick off.
I don't have any sound. Did something happen to mine?
It's paused for me. Okay, let's presuppose PSG are going through, right? We're saying PSG are going through. Unless something crazy happens, unless some magic happens, PSG is going through. How far do you think they can get in this tournament, Jenny Chu?
You're okay.
Can you hear me? Did you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't. This game is not. It's not on.
Yeah, I think there may be an issue. I don't know if it started. I'm just seeing a blank splash screen with PSG and Barcelona logos.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm not missing
you're
out
seeing
on.
the same thing I am seeing.
You asked me how far they're going to get.
Yes.
Well, who are they faced with? The draw hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened. This is just blind, Jenny Chu. Just tell me how far you think they can get. You freak out so much when you get put on the spot and you don't get like time to study notes and like go deep on your. This is what live is about. This is what live is about, Jenny Chu. We're getting you on your feet. It's like improv. You gotta be snappy. You gotta think of it, and you gotta defend yourself.
Someone told me I need to do improv just to be like more comfortable.
I did improv. I will tell you, I was scared to do it. I did it. I did. What the hell is it called? It's the New York one. I literally can't even remember what it's called. But I did it, and it was very, very useful.
Maybe okay. So someone's saying they get to the final. I think they win their next game if they can get out of this one. Is Neymar back? Is he?
He was doubtful for this one, so I would say probably. I would say he's probably back for the next round. Like he was like there was a chance that he might get in for he might like make the bench for this one. But yes, I think he'll be back almost certainly.
Okay. He wins the next round no matter who they play against.
Sorry, I'm turning it down a little bit. All right. Okay. I think this team as set up and with Messi coming back, bro, I am so tired all the time. With Neymar coming back, I think they can go to the final. I don't think they would win that final. I think if they played Bayern, they would lose. Because I think Bayern has the mentality. I think that like having won it, there's something there that it's just like it's such a huge hurdle having already won the Champions League.
Right.
I think if Bayern played PSG, they would win, but I think they can make it to the final. I think if PSG
well, that's what I'm saying is who are they playing against next?
If PSG and City played each other in the final, I think PSG would win because I think in big games like that, Pep Guardiola overthinks everything. He's up for 4 weeks before the game, like thinking about every minute detail about like he's thinking about like where Levan Kurzawa was gonna be like standing when in the 54th minute when they have the ball on the other side of the field. Like that's the kind of like minute detail Pep thinks of, and he thinks like I think he overcomplicates it for his players in those very, very, very like important games. And I think it gets too much for them. And I think that's why when you don't have a Messi to carry you through it, like it gets overcomplicated for these players. And I think in a game like that, PSG would win.
Someone said the game is back on, but mine has not kicked off. So I just want to be clear. We're a little bit late.
Right now. It's literally kicking off for me right now.
Was there a substitute at halftime?
I don't know, but you just sounded like you were in like Bridgerton or something. Like, was there a substitute at halftime? Yes.
I would love to be in Bridgerton. I have the biggest.
I've never seen an episode of Bridgerton, but I'm assuming that's what they talk like.
I think so, but I will have any accent that man wants because.
Okay, so Kurzawa came out, I believe, for Abdou Diallo. Kurzawa was subbed.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Kurzawa came out, their left back. PSG's left back was subbed for Abdou Diallo. That was the sub. Sean McCarthy, Westboro, Neymar is the king, right? I would consider Neymar a king. I'm very fortunate to have been able to interview him. He was such a nice dude, like super, super humble. Also, it was funny as hell. I think I probably told this story on stream before, but like the funniest thing for me was like he had this dripped out like Nike outfit for the interview and like some unreleased Nikes on, and like the PSG rep, their communications director was like, or communications guy was like, hey, can you put on this PSG sweatshirt, which was fire, by the way. It was like this Jordan's PSG crew neck that I'd never seen before. But he was like, nah, I'm not wearing it. I have he had his outfit and he was like, I'm not changing it. And like, I looked at his sneakers and like, I looked at him, I was like, yo, did those come out? And he was like, no, they're not released. I was like, oh my God. Oh, He just like, it was so funny too, because he clearly, like, we spoke both in Spanish and English, and he like clearly speaks, he understands English. He just doesn't, like, a lot of players understand English, they just won't do interviews in English because they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to look stupid like in their non-native language, which I get. But I spoke English and he answered in Portuguese, like with a Portuguese translator. But it was like one of those things where I would ask the question, and he would start to answer it before the translator, and he was like, "Oh shit, he knows." He was a super cool dude. Yeah, what a nice guy. Still 0-0 in Liverpool, RB Leipzig.
Yes, sir.
Is there like a damn Nike pronunciation thing going on there? Okay, first of all, there is no English accent. I see people like, there's just like a conversation going on about accents and like how you pronounce it. There's no English accent. There's a North London accent. There's a South London accent. There's so many accents everywhere. There's no American accent. There's regional accents everywhere. So I don't know why I had felt like the need to address that. But yes, accents are funny overall.
Can we talk about how
love language. I love language. What'd you say, Jenny? Sorry.
No. Go ahead. You love language. You love language.
Yes, language is amazing.
They're asking me who you're going for. Derek Santiago's.
In the Leipzig-Liverpool game, I'm going for Leipzig because of Tyler Adams and because I very much enjoyed the time I got to spend with the Leipzig club. I like them as a club. Damn, he just got big boyed right there. Serginho, my God, we got to get you in the weight room. My Lord. Whew.
I said that, and I feel like you took offense last time I said that.
Did I? No, I think I agreed with you, and I think people thought I took offense. No, I agree with you 100%. I think you thought I was going to get spicy about it, and we're like ready to fight, but no. He like, I said, yeah, he needs to like bulk up. He's like 5'8", and he's like 140. He's like me my freshman year of college. He just needs to put on like a solid 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, and he will be like that's part of just being a defender. You have to be strong. Like even if you're small, you have to like have solid core strength, low ass center of gravity, so you can win those 50-50s, win those tackles. And he doesn't have that yet. Like he's still very much like built like a young player. He's got to put that like solid muscle mass on.
Hey, so Samuel Orr just said he should be studying for his Spanish exam. So I think this is our opportunity to speak a little bit Spanish so he can say he's studying and still watch our stream. What do you think?
Go for it. I mean, tenemos que hacerlo.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Mi amigo Samuel.
Okay. Samuel, this one's for you. ¿Qué significa para Liverpool si pierden ese partido? O no nomás ese partido, pero el tie, digamos. ¿Qué significa para Liverpool y Jürgen Klopp?
Si pierden ese tie, creo que ya sabemos que tienen problemas, sí. Pero creo que esa temporada es a wash. Eso es finito, es terminado. Pero si pierden ese tie, creo que van a ser preguntas, pero no hay más preguntas que hay. How do you say already? Ya hay.
Bueno, que ya hay preguntas y nomás lo van a agregar. No hay nuevas preguntas.
No hay nadie nueva. Nada cambie, pero será un vergüenza. That's it. It would just be a shame.
It would be shame. Vergüenza, yeah. All right, Samuel, take that into your test. Vergüenza, shame, equivalent with Liverpool at the moment. I just want to give a stat that Jamie Carragher said on the pregame show. I'm not sure if you guys are watching the pregame show. CBS, Paramount Plus has a wonderful pregame show. Liverpool, this is their 8th different center back pairing. So just so we're aware, like we've known this, but we now know, no, this is tough.
Yeah. It's like one of the most it's like one of the most unprecedented things we've ever seen. Like for a team to have this many, not just injuries, period. Like yes, last year Messi. Why can't I say words? Man City, not Messi. Man City had a ton of injuries last year, yes. But Like, this is crazy to have this many serious injuries to first team players. Like, when both of your first choice center backs get injured, and then both the backups get injured, and then the damn center mids that you pick to play center backs then get injured. Like, the shit's crazy. It's wild. We've never seen it. Like, this year overall has been wild. We've never seen anything like this. So I don't think Liverpool fans that think Jurgen Klopp should be fired have issues in their brains. Like, you need to go talk to a person, some sort of specialist, and figure out what's wrong with you. You need to look inward. Jurgen Klopp is not the issue. There was a very disrespectful question from Sean McCarthy. West asked Jenny if she can do 59 keep-ups. Jenny, don't even answer that. Don't even answer it. Don't need to. I've seen Jenny do at least 100 in a row for a warm-up. I've seen Jenny play very often. Jenny can ball. So, Jenny, don't even answer it. We're going to keep talking.
Block him.
Do you think Maxwell Afranian, do you think Mbappe is better than Lewandowski this year? Interesting question. That's a really interesting question. I wouldn't say better. I would say Lewandowski's having a damn hell of a year, and I think the Bundesliga is a tougher league. And I think Lewandowski has been otherworldly. Like, Mbappe has faded in and out at certain points of this year. Like, he hasn't been 100% consistent, but Lewandowski has, like, been insane. Like, just has not stopped. Shesh says, can you guys say shout out Tehran? Shout out Tehran. What's up?
Aaron West.
What? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Someone DM'd me. Hey, I have a question. Why don't you like Ronaldo? When did I say that? Did I say that? This is called taking something and making up a lie. I didn't say that. If I said he wasn't going to perform well, that is just a straight soccer opinion, and it has nothing to do with him. And I don't understand why people try to extrapolate something that's not there. That's all I got to say. Don't do that. If you guys are young, learn to just take things for what they are and not make things up.
Good question from Otobster. Excuse me. Do you guys think we will have fans for the UCL final? I have two schools of thought for this. I think that there is a possibility they would, like, have some sort of special fan allowance. Like, if it was in, like, a neutral venue, some sort of, like, special allowance for a certain number of, like, limited capacity because it's the Champions League final. I can see them maybe doing that, but I highly doubt it. The pandemic is still awful. This is the worst, so I doubt it.
Yeah, I just saw something. I didn't click into it, so it might have just been clickbait, but that the Japanese Olympic Games said they're not letting in any outsiders. But that's not a fact. It might be clickbait.
One of the many things that has super, super sucked about this pandemic is that I was set to go to Tokyo or to Japan. Like, I was going to go. And now that's not happening.
That is my dream. I want to visit Japan so bad and to be able to work the Olympics.
I want to go to Japan really, really badly. I took a semester. I loved the Japanese language. Again, we talk about languages. So I majored in Spanish at Davidson. I'm a way better writer in Spanish.
What?
I'm a way better writer in Spanish than I am in English. I wrote a 55-page thesis in Spanish about the treatment of Mexican Americans in American media.
Stop it.
I'm 100. You can read it if you want.
Forward that to me. I would love to read that.
I gotta dig that one out. I got you. But yeah, so I was a Spanish major, but if at Davidson, if you are a Spanish or if you're a language major, you have to take at least a couple classes of another language. I took Japanese one semester because I love like anime, I love manga. So I was like, yeah, I will take Japanese because it's a dope ass language. Took it, loved it. I really want to visit Japan. One of my best friends has been studied abroad there, loved it. Like he was like fluent. One of my favorite stories, you've actually probably met him, like Elias Clark Campbell, huge black dude, like 6'4", like massive afro. Probably seen him around Chapel Hill hanging out with me at some point. But he took like he was like a minor, or he took like a bunch of Japanese classes and like studied abroad there. And literally, like one night we were like smacked on Franklin Street at like 4 a.m. like walking down the street like speaking Japanese.
Franklin Street.
Like, すみません。お名前は何ですか？私の名前はアロンです。どうぞ。
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I feel like people think I'm avoiding their questions. Where are we? What do we got? I need to catch up on the chat. What do we got? Who is my favorite anime character? Mine is Saitama. Yeah, I love Saitama. I love One Punch Man. One Punch Man is like one of the greatest animes ever, in my opinion. Big fan of. Yeah, it's got to be Saitama.
Stop it.
Yes.
My little brother.
At some point, I'm gonna record. I gotta do the. There's like this. It's basically like it's called rakugo. It's like Japanese poetry, but it's like a jugemu. It's called jugemu. It's basically the story is like this dude goes to a priest and he's like, I want like the best. He's gonna have a son. He's like, I want to name my son. Is that Pedri? Oof. So I note before we keep talking about random shit. I think Alessandro Florenzi has been a really, really good and underrated signing for PSG. And shout out, huh? Sorry.
Di Maria is going in.
Ooh, all right. A little bit of pace injection. I think is that Icardi coming out and Draxler. A little bit of pace injection in Di Maria, and then a little bit of defense and for Danilo. Yes. Ballon d'Oro said, I asked your best weekend league finish. I love your 11 crafts. My best weekend league finish is elite. 20 wins? That's elite? Yes. Elite. Yes. 20 wins. I am prone to choking games away. I'm prone to choking games away when I play FIFA. But we were talking, Rakugo it's like Japanese poetry, and it sounds cool as hell. It just sounds very dope. Someone yes, Di Maria is still playing. No, he's not retired. He's only like 32. I don't even think, is he 32? What is he? I'm about to look it up.
So if anyone's watching the Liverpool,
he just turned 33.
The Liverpool Leipzig match, let me know like if it's been popping or not, because 0-0 is not a fun scoreline. But that might be deceiving. It could mean that it's a back and forth. No, so 59% possession to 41. Total attempts 7-6. Liverpool leading that one. I mean, that's not a high number, so I feel like it could have been a very boring game. But I'm not watching, so if anyone is watching, tell me what you're thinking. I am trying to focus on this one. Yeah, someone said it's been a drag. It's not been great.
Do I know Trevor Noah? No, I do not know Trevor Noah. XEA LOL says, yo, you play basketball, dog? I stopped playing basketball when I was approximately 12 years old, and I realized that my future was in soccer because everyone I knew was taller than me. Yeah. So I've always loved basketball, but I knew I was too. Oh, my God. Messi just who was that he just turned in and out? Paredes? Yes.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh! Oh! Oh, my God. What is going on?
I'm going to need Griezmann to do better. I just need him to do better.
Oh, man. Lot going on right now. Whole lot going on. My God.
Sam is saying Leipzig are playing better. They need to be more clinical. But Jota, Salah, and Mane basically should have already scored. Okay.
Speaking of Diogo Jota, big fan of Diogo Jota. He slotted right in from Porto. Basically, damn Porto Light is what Wolves are. No, but he slotted right in from Wolves. He's such a quality little player. Like the way he buzzes around, his movement's so good. Yeah. Shimmer Taker, what do you think about EA employees selling icons for like $1,000? I think the entire system needs to be revamped. I think the way we're talking FIFA again, Jenny, I'm sorry. I think the entire system, I hate the pay-to-play system. It's basically like the real life system. I hate the loot box system. I think you should know what you're paying for if you're going to spend money on the game. I think if you're playing competitively and you're supposed to, we're trying to see who's the best FIFA player. I think everyone should have access to those players. So if you're playing like weekend league for like ranks, I think everyone should be on the same playing field. And I think it sucks for people who like just want to grind the game and don't have a lot of money to spend on a video game that like people can spend real money like that and be ahead. I think it sucks. So that's my take on it. Sucks. Someone said Leipzig is literally bottling right now. Come on, guys. Come on.
Sorry, that's not funny. I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to say it.
It's funny because we're in like the weird period of the time where I'm like, I keep looking over at the Liverpool game, like, hey, what's going on over there? Because maybe there's some stuff going to happen. Because as long as this game goes without a goal, PSG Barcelona, nothing's happening.
Oh, I just saw Leipzig hit the crossbar.
Was that? Oh man, we got stuff going on in the Leipzig game. Dio Upamecano going to Bayern. Every club in Europe wanted that man on their team because he is a damn unit. He's such a smart player, athletic as hell. My God, about the ball. Jenny, did you get cold? You good?
I got really cold all of a sudden. I'll take it off. I get hot like really quickly too.
That's fair. Yo,
this is not as exciting as last
match. Tell me how to pronounce your name phonetically. Actually, like, how do you say that? I hate mispronouncing people's names. So please tell me how to pronounce it. Mvo, I don't know how to say it. Mvo, Gobi, I don't know how you say it.
I'm not good at pronunciating, but I try really hard because names matter.
Names matter. It's true. It's real.
But I struggle. I do.
Champions League back. I should know this, but I don't. Next week. We got next week, right? All right. We have a very legitimate question. Derek Santiago, what are your opinions of Atalanta versus Real Madrid? I think Atalanta have a very legitimate chance. I could see them nicking an away goal or two. But I do believe Real Madrid will go through.
Josiah says UEFA should have changed the rules for a tiebreaker this season because there's no home field advantage. We've already talked about this yesterday a little bit, and we totally agree with you this season for sure.
Yeah. Couple good questions. Ballon d'Oro question: who is one footballer you would have loved to interview? I'm guessing Prime Dino, but let me know. Prime Dino is second on that list. Number one is Phenomenal Ronaldo, like far and away Phenomenal Ronaldo. Do you have one that is retired that you would have loved to interview, Jenny, or just not? I mean, just anyone that's not you haven't interviewed that you'd love to?
No one's coming to mind. That's like, oh my God, that would be so interesting.
Right.
And I'm dying to do that. I haven't thought about it, to be honest, so I'd have to take a second to think about it, but nothing's like. So Junior Des just came out of the game. The Trincão's coming in.
Yeah. I'm assuming they stay like in the back three-ish kind of thing. Trincão's just a straight up winger. Now they're attacking.
Yeah. Why not? You got nothing to lose.
Right. Jay Durepo. Aaron, do you think Nkunku would be a good fit at Arsenal if they can't keep Odegaard? That's a good shout. I actually really, really like Nkunku. Speaking of PSG, he came from PSG, but I like his work rate. I like his ability on the ball. I like his versatility. I think he's like a very determined player too. Like I've seen him fight, not like throw hands fight, but like I've seen him fight for wins, and I think he like is a hard damn worker. And I like players from Leipzig in general. They tend to recruit players with that kind of character. So yes, I would take Nkunku at Arsenal. If you both, what's an interesting question? Angel Bocanegra, if you both had to switch football abilities, so I'm assuming you're asking like if I just got to like take someone's football ability, who would I take? And you can't have Messi or Ronaldo. Interesting. I like this one. Jenny, you want to answer it first? I'm putting you
Just
on the
because we were
spot.
talking about Zlatan earlier, if I don't think about it much, like his strength, like that would be very helpful for me as a puny player that I am. I would appreciate that kind of strength.
Okay.
I
That's
do hit the
fair.
weight room though, and I can't. Doesn't do me like that.
That's so funny.
Have you seen his legs?
I have.
Sorry, quick side note. All-star match, I was working it, and he lifted his leg, like we were doing interviews, he lifted his leg against side, you know, the things that go around the field. What are they called? The commercial boards, the advertisement boards.
Yeah.
And he lifted his leg and like put it against it like that. And oh my God, that is a big, muscular leg. Biggest, most muscular leg I've ever seen in my life. Go ahead, sorry. Just wanted to share that.
Mine would probably be Pogba. I think it would probably be Pogba because, I mean, it's similar to Zlatan. Like, he's massive, but he's insane on the goal. I think Liverpool are about to score. Liverpool just scored. Good goal from Salah. Very, very good goal from Salah. This tie, I do believe.
I mean, that's good because he missed that.
Over. I do believe this tie, the Liverpool game, is over. That's 3-0 on aggregate. We were talking about aggregate before. First game was 2-0. This game now is 1-0. So the aggregate, 2 + 1 is 3. Quick maths. Everyone say it with me. 2 + 1 is 3. Yeah, I think this tie's over. It looks like as it stands, we've got Liverpool going through. As it stands, we've got PSG going through.
Sorry, Aaron. Sam asked, do you think Chelsea will be able to beat Atletico and go through the next round? I do. That's all I'll say. Will it be close? Yes, but I do.
Yeah, I do. I think Chelsea have a really damn good chance of going through. Like, them getting an away goal was massive. Them keeping a clean sheet against Atleti is massive. Like, now they're home and they don't even need to score. They just need to keep a clean sheet. I think they can go through. Yeah. I picked Atleti to go through overall, like before the tie started, but I think at this point I see Chelsea going through, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I hate your team.
I think a lot of people, I was reading a lot of previews going into it, and people were betting against Chelsea. And I, on that one, also was for Chelsea. So just to be clear, that's 2 that I have predicted correct. Anyways, well, I guess we're not there yet. Halfway, huh? We're halfway there. But I'm excited that they got that away goal.
Yeah. Sean McCarthy says, if Chelsea lose or win, I'll lose $100. That you hate to see that. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. We're gonna file that one under things you hate to see.
Dang, I don't bet money.
Balon de Oro has to dip. Thank you for joining the chat. He says Mexico loves me. I love that. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. If anyone's dipping, stick around for the rest of the stream. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for rocking with us so far. We only got like 20 minutes left in these games, but y'all are still here. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. We'd love to see it.
Wow, Aaron, you said Mexico loves you as well, but that was a really nice comment. I'm going to read it all so you guys know what they said to Aaron. Have a great day, y'all. You're a beast, Aaron. Love your content. You're so cultured. Mexico loves you, brother. Peace. Wow. We love that kind of love.
Thank you, Jenny. I wasn't going to read the whole compliment to me.
No, that was nice. That was nice.
Thank you.
I agree. You are very cultured.
Thank you.
You like the pho? I appreciate your love of the pho.
Pho is my favorite food in the world. I love that.
I love pho.
Did we just get another goal? We got another goal in the
No.
Liverpool game. 2 for Liverpool is 4-0 on the aggregate. We got a Sadio Mane goal. Every time he scores a goal, his hairline gets pushed back a micrometer, and that is the price of greatness. That is the price of greatness.
Stop it.
Price of greatness, damn it. He just needs Jenny. Here, listen.
Yeah, if you think about. Okay, go ahead.
Is it not, as an attractive woman, is it not time for him to just come on home and just cut his hair off and be bald?
Honestly,
it not time?
we talked about this a little bit, Aaron, so this might be out of context for other people, but black bald men look powerful. White bald men, different.
It can be questionable. That is how we will leave that. It can be questionable.
But
it can.
I do think it's a good look. Not the first one.
Listen, here's the thing, though. Clearly, Sadio Mane has struck some sort of deal with someone where he can't cut his hair or he'll lose his powers. Like, it's a reverse.
There's a
Samson.
sponsorship somewhere, right?
No, it's not even a reverse Simpson. Like, Samson had allegedly in the stories, he had long, luscious hair. He cut it off, lost his powers. Sadio Mane does not have long, luscious hair. But if he cuts it off, he might lose his powers, and he can't take that risk. Can't take that risk. I understand.
What I think it is, Aaron, is that there's a huge sponsorship coming. He had to look like that, and then he's going to fix it. It's like a Wayne Rooney type of gig, you know? Fix it and be like, then it's a big commercial. It's a big payday. And, you know, sometimes you got to make sacrifices for that payday.
Listen, who am I to question? I have never won Champions League. I've never won the Premier League. I'm not bald. I'm not balding in that way, but I don't have those trophies. So what is the balance? What is the balance?
Are you going to have a full head of hair your whole life?
I don't know. I'm not showing any signs of balding. Like, my hair grows fast as hell. So it's like my nail, you're supposed to be healthy when your like nails and hair grow fast. Yeah. My nails and hair grow fast as hell. So, and for now I think I'm good, but listen,
you good on vitamins? What kind of vitamins do you take?
Pushing back. Also, just naturally, like from a child, my hairline has been like it kind of looks like an EKG when you startle someone, like brah, like it jumps a little bit. So like naturally, my hairline has to be pushed back by a good barber. That's why I take such pride in my barbers, because they have to like sort my hairline out, because it's not pretty naturally. It's not like I'm old and balding. It's just like my hairline. If I don't get a haircut, it doesn't look great. So if I ever start to go bald, I'm just going to cut it off. I've been bald before. I can go back to those days. I'll wear a hat. I'll be a hat guy again. I can do that. I was a hat guy for years.
Were you bald? No.
When you met me, I had very, very close hair. Like, it wasn't bald, but like my hair, I had like a dark Caesar. Like, it was like very close, high,
yes.
like close. Like, yes. I never, like, I had short hair for a long, long time.
Wow. Yeah. I've just realized that you looked very different. Yes.
Azerty said barbers are not supposed to touch your hairline. That's how I know you're not black.
Oh.
What kind of barber have you been going to that doesn't touch your hairline? Because, boy, you need a new barber.
Someone's saying that they bet you won't shave your head.
I won't. You damn sure. No, I'm not going to shave my head. You know how long it took me to grow this out the way I wanted? I wanted long hair for so long. Why the hell would I shave my hair up?
What's the price tag? How much would someone have to pay you to shave it?
How much would someone have to pay me? Oh, man. If you paid me $10,000, I would think about it. I would think about it.
Okay.
I would think about it for $10,000. Like, that's like enough money where I'd be like, all right, a year. It would be like it would be worth it for me to just cut it in like a year, because it would be back to this in a year. Like that $10,000 for just a year of short hair. Why not?
What kind of vitamins do you use that your hairs and nails are growing so fast? I need some of that.
I just eat a lot of vegetables and fruit and drink a lot of water and try not to. I mind my own damn business. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you're not problematic. That's why you have good skin, good hair. If anybody is struggling, just stop being problematic.
Yeah, and honestly, like
if
your skin is breaking out, you might be being problematic in your life. Like, figure it out.
Just like
Samuel Ore said, 10K is too little. By the way, I saw you correcting the pronunciation of your name earlier. Sorry, Samuel Ore. Yeah, and Sam, yes, my hair would grow back to this in about a year. I cut my hair for my wedding. I cut it for two reasons. When I got married in 2019, at the time I had like dreads that were this long, but I had like cut, like there was only like half my head, so I had like waves and the dreads. Yeah, so I cut my hair completely to like a regular, like close fade because I didn't want to look at my wedding photos for like the next 10 years and be like, yo, why did you have that on your head? Uh, so I wanted to plus I wanted to restart it because I was going to the World Cup with Fox and I just wanted to restart my dreads all over my head. So it was like three different things all at once. So yeah, but yeah, it did not take long for my hair to grow back. I was thinking about it's funny because like at the beginning of the stream, I was like, all right, should I like put my hair up because it's now long enough that it gets in my eyes, no matter even if I'm wearing a headband. So yeah, it grows very fast. Maxwell says not being problematic, just the mask acne is starting to get bad. I understand that. That is real. Skincare routine. I'll put it on Twitter at some point. I can give you a good one.
Wait, Maxwell, facts. I actually I don't break out anymore because I have skincare. I have a skincare routine too, like Aaron West. That took me a long time to realize and figure out. But I have like mask breakouts as well. So I feel you. Maybe you're not problematic. And from your comments so far, Maxwell, I wouldn't say you're problematic. I think you've only put positive things on here. I take note.
Football things are happening. I want to talk about this kid coming in right now. Ilaix Moriba. I love him so much. He got his first La Liga goal this past weekend against, I believe it was Osasuna. The same team that Ansu Fati got his debut or his first goal against. But Ilaix Moriba, this kid is so damn silky on the ball. He's got like a big frame. He has a good engine, but like his vision, his touch, when he touches the ball, it's like you see that it factor. You know what I'm saying? When you see like some players, like they just like move differently. They just have like they have like a calmness on the ball. They have like a sense of what's going on. And it's like, oh shit, this kid is different. That's Ilaix Moriba for me. Like he is so special. It doesn't matter like where he gets the ball. Like look, he lost it, but it doesn't matter. I still love him.
Oh,
look at him! I love him.
Get out of here.
So good. It's like it feels like a lazy comparison to compare him to Pogba, but Ricardo GG, you're right. He has the Pogba body type.
Yeah.
Like Pogba. He has the passing range. They dribble very similarly. They're just silky in the same way. Alfred Cooter, the boy moves like velvet. Yes, it's
velvet.
True. It's facts.
Ooh, I always say silky, but velvet is nice.
Velvet is a fantastic description of the way Ilaix Moriba moves. Thank you. What do we got? We got more.
Someone asked if my hair is my hair. This is my hair. There's nothing in here. This is just mine.
My hair is my hair. My hair is my hair.
Yeah. Someone asked. It's my hair. It's my hair.
But yeah, shout out Ilaix Moriba, the kid. You were gonna be hearing his name a lot, like a whole lot.
You told us that. I'm gonna remember that.
Go for it. Please do. Write it down.
Oh,
Everyone in the chat, write that down. If you didn't know, now you know. And if you already knew, shout out to you for knowing. Guamad spread it. That was the worst. I don't know what accent that was. I'm sorry. Astronaut Dave. Moriba is just a crummy Owen Odasoe cosplayer. We clearly have a U.S. men's national team fan in the chat. Azerti, Zidane needs a hair transplant. So Zidane is on the list of people who, if they change their haircut, they lose their powers. Some people you just don't question. We are questioning Sadio Mane, but again, like I just said, if he cuts his hair, I think he might have problems. So we got to let him live. Zidane, another one of those that you had to let him live. You had to. Also, Zidane was going bald early as shit. Zidane was going bald at like damn 22 years old. He was going bald at he was going bald a while early. And it's fine because you can't have that much sauce and not have something be wrong.
I don't want to call this over, but it feels like it's over. You know, even if Messi or someone scores right here, I'm not seeing them make it back.
Feel like anything, even a goal here doesn't feel like it changes the tide to me.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fact that Messi and Ronaldo are not, advancing in, what is it, 16 years? Is this the first time? What's the number? First time in 16?
Someone tell us in the chat. I don't know how many years, but it's a long time. It's a very, very long time.
Many years.
I mean, it just propels the narrative that it's Haaland and Mbappe's time, right? That's kind of what this does. Both
It's a new era.
Messi and Ronaldo are out. Like, this is who are the two that are leading the line? Who are the two that are firing? It's Haaland and Mbappe that are the talk of it. But I think that also kind of sleeps on Lewandowski. Like, Lewandowski is the marquee player left at this point, and I think it cements them. Bayern are the favorites still, and Lewandowski refuses to stop scoring. That's gross. Gross. Who said respect Neymar? Yes, we do need to respect Neymar. Neymar is indeed. I think I'm saying that Lewandowski is the marquee player on form right now. Obviously, Haaland, Mbappe, Neymar is insane, obviously, but like in terms of pure form, it's what a pass from Moriba. I think someone asked.
He did nothing with it. At least get fouled. You know,
was that Trincao?
Keep the ball, Trincao. Keep the ball at your foot, and there's two people pull a penalty.
Trincau's also. I think that's one of those things. For me, it looks like he doesn't want to put his body in there because he's a small guy. He doesn't want to get the shit kicked out of him. That's what it looked like to me.
I'm gonna need people to learn how to lift some weights.
What
I don't get it, because we were taught.
Performance to me today, Ginny Chu.
No, I didn't even notice he was on the field.
I will give him a 6.5 out of 10. You know why? Because we didn't notice he was on the field, but not in like a bad or like in a positive or a negative way. Like, he just kind of linked play. He made a couple tackles. He didn't give the ball away. He didn't make any stupid tackles. He just was like there. He did his job kind of for a while, what they needed him to do, and now he's coming off. I would say a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay. I would like to see Di Maria do something just because he's been out.
Kyle Schmid, Jenny, and it's a good question. Jenny and Aaron, best player you ever played with or against? Best player I ever played against is Kemi Agustin, who played for Willem II in Holland. I played against him when I was 15 years old, and my club team went. He likes. That's gross. I played against him when we were 15, and my club team went and trained with Willem II and played against their 16s. So Kemi Agustin, to give you a little bit of context, he played for Swansea when they were in the Premier League. He's around my age. He's 34, 30. Yeah, he's 33, 34 now, but he's in lower league somewhere. But he was a Premier League player. At the time, he was with the Dutch new U16 national team. Willem II had 2 or 3 players in that youth national team, in that youth team, that were with the national team. When we played them, they had 2 players that were in the national team that were there, Kimmy and another one, and then 3 players that were gone with U17 national team. They were filthy. So when we were playing them, I think I told this story on another stream, but this man, all right, so in this game, my coach played me at left back. I was 5 feet tall. I hated it. I was a winger. I did not want to be a left back. Willem II played a very traditional Dutch 4-3-3, and their right winger, who was up against me, was 6 feet tall and looked exactly like Dennis Bergkamp. It looked like they just cloned Dennis Bergkamp and put him out against me. Anyway, first 2 minutes of the game, Kemi Agustin gets the ball. He does a step over with his right foot, step over with his left foot. Sorry, step over with his left foot, step over with his right foot, touches it onto his right foot, left foot, touches it onto his right foot, cracks it from 30 yards off the crossbar. It hits the crossbar, goes out. Everyone on our team just kind of looks around. It's shit. Our keeper takes a goal kick. 2 minutes later, he gets the ball again in the same kind of area. Our keeper's screaming, put him on his left, because he just took that shot with his right. He does it again, does the same thing, but reverse. Takes a step over with his left, step over with his right, touches it onto his left this time, does the same shit, 30 yards out, smashes it off the crossbar, and it goes out. Everyone on our team just got real quiet and just looked around what did our coaching staff get us into? And that was a story about playing against Kemi Augustin. He was different level. Like that was the best player I've ever played against. Insane.
Sorry, I got sucked into the game.
Sam says
heard that
I played
story.
with Kaká just over a year ago. My team and I saw him playing like a training session game. He ended up scoring a banger and played with my team after. Even got picks and everything. That's super dope. Sam, where are you in the world? Are you in England? I just lost my stream for a second.
Wait, I didn't answer the question.
Go for it.
Best player that I've played with or against. I played at UNC, as Aaron knows, and I'm name dropping only because you asked, not because I'm Aaron West. But I played with Crystal Dunn, and honestly, to this day, like I've played with, national team players, but Crystal Dunn is another level of player. Like her versatility, her skill, her quality is wild to me. We've seen what she can do, but I don't think you guys have seen what she can do. Like when she played for UNC, they give her the ball.
The funniest Crystal
They give her the ball. Wait, Aaron. They give her the ball at like a center back position, and she would take all 11 players on herself. Just to be clear, how good this girl is. And we're not playing some like childhood game. Like we are college ACC games. She can take every single. So just so you understand how good this girl is, I respect her level of play so much, and she is Aaron West's close personal friend. There you go. Sorry, go ahead.
The funniest thing about Crystal Dunn is like the first time when we would play pickup with the UNC team, like the UNC club team, the guys team, all of us just in Chapel Hill, there's like a really good pickup scene. And so when I was living back in Chapel Hill after Davidson, I was like working for soccer.com, trying to figure my life out. But I would play pickup all the time. And one day we went out and Crystal was out there. I think it was maybe her freshman year. And like, I've always been, no matter what pitch I've stepped on, like always the fastest player. Like it's always been, I've never been slower than anyone. People have been better than me, but I've never been slower than anyone in general. And like we're running and I like took off on a run. And usually when I like run 3/4 speed, most people don't keep up in general. So I'm like, someone's chasing me and I like speed up a little bit and they're still behind me. I like speed up a little bit and they're still behind me. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like running full speed and this person is still on my ass. I turn around and it's damn Crystal. And I was like, how is this person keeping up with me? It was the craziest shit I'd ever seen.
Yeah, for sure. I genuinely am excited. Anyone that's watching this Champions League, follow women's soccer if you can. CBS has the rights to NWSL. Watch how amazing of a player she is. She'll be on the U.S. national team. I mean, if she's not, the world is insane. She's one of the best players I've ever seen.
Mbappe just tried to recreate the Coupe de France goal on
the
his
goal
left
we were
foot.
just talking about.
Take that one exactly in the top corner. He tried it one more. There was almost the exact recreation of that goal too. Someone get Nasri Campos out of here talking bullshit. Women's sports are the worst.
Block 'em.
It's 2021, my dude. Please grow up also. Please grow up. Astronaut Dave, any theory on why Rose Lavelle can't get a game? I think it's because they kind of like they had their team even before she arrived. And even if sometimes a manager might not have asked for a signing, even though this player might be good for the team, but when the team is playing well, when they've got a flow, sometimes they don't want to ruin that. And I think that's what happened. I think Rose just came at kind of a wrong period of time for City. Like Sam Lewis was able to kind of slot in because they needed help in midfield, but I think it just sucks she wasn't able to settle in, and it just wasn't a good period for her, unfortunately.
I think we're coming to an end here, Aaron. Should we say our finishes?
Yeah, we got two.
Oh, the other match already ended. Actually,
I got 2 minutes left on the clock.
Give us your last thoughts on the game. Let's read them out.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
I want our commenters to give us your, the last thoughts on the games today.
T-Stu, yes. Man City do have almost basically the whole damn England squad. That's why she couldn't get in partially, because they have just a really good team spirit overall. All right, we got Liverpool. Before we get out of here, Liverpool, do they make it through the next round? Chat, I want to hear from you. Jenny Chu, I want to hear from you. Does Liverpool make it past the next round?
No. Nope.
That's a thumbs down from Jenny Chu. I agree with you. I am going to agree with you. I don't think they make it past the next round. Ski Masker says he does not believe, or they do not believe, they're going to the next round. Mark C, I doubt it, but I thought they'd get cooked this round too. Good call. That's fair. T Stu says, no, I don't think so. Ricardo says, I don't think so. Jay Durepo, not unless they can clone a healthy VVD. I don't think cloning technology has progressed that far in the last couple months, so don't believe so. Yeah, I don't think so. Peter Burnett or Burtnett says this is a cop-out, but depends on who they play. Probably not, but Salah and Mane are showing up in Champions League. That's a great final answer, and I think that'll do it, right? Like, I think we can probably give the final goodbyes as this game is closing out. We got to shout out Jamie Mazowskis. Shout out Jamie Mazowskis for putting this whole stream together. Shout out Rush. Shout out Gabe. Shout out Tosin. Shout out Simreen. Shout out every one of you guys in the comments. Thank you for joining us. If you did not say, hey, where's the damn game? Shout out to you. If you were in the comments saying, hey, you can't find the damn game here, that's not what this is, shout out to you. Shout out to all of y'all. I hope you are having a fantastic week. I hope you can continue to have a fantastic week. We will see you next week. We will be back for this. Yes, in the comments, we see you asking. Yes, we will be back. Jenny Chu, thank you as always for your presence, for your smiles. This was fun.
I'm gonna go get some pho. Like, now that we've talked about it, I'm like, well, I need to find some.
I mean, yeah, I probably shouldn't eat pho like 2 times in the I ate pho like 4 days ago, so I probably shouldn't eat it today, but I might cook tonight. Anyway, everybody, I hope you're eating good.
Yes. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.
Catch you guys next time. Thank you to Mark Clattenburg for just being a world-class referee on call. That's so fire. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. Peace.